And when I speak, I don't speak as a Democrat or a Republican. I speak as a victim of America's so-called democracy. You and I have never seen democracy. All we've seen is hypocrisy. When we open our eyes today and look around America, we see America not through the eyes of someone who has enjoyed the fruits of Americanism. We see America through the eyes of someone who has been the victim of Americanism. We don't see any American dream. We've experienced only the American nightmare.
Yeah, they claim I hate my country. That's funny though, isn't it? If I truly did, why'd I be the least bit interested in using all my energy to fight for this place? I'd be giving up on any kind of future United States. Would you tell Martin Luther King to love it or leave it? Accept every kind of injustice and decent. You ask me, the ones who hate this place the very most. Opposition in the House and Senate, oh yeah, for sure. See, they represent just a small, tiny minor fraction. I got much more in common with majority of inhabitants. Working people, poor people, frequently oppressed. The ones who know the steady stream of lies in the press. The ones who scared to death of the servers and protectors. Had enough and now got no fear left to render. Tired of the law being one with the criminals. American dreaming, just escaping to the fiction. American nightmares, someone wake me up from. Someone save our lives, someone please, please come along. Someone please take notice. Someone have no fear, but that someone is us. There's no saviors around here. American nightmares, someone wake me up from. Someone save our lives, someone please, please come along. Someone please take notice. Someone have no fear, but that someone is us. There's no saviors around here.
In America, black people are treated very much as the Vietnamese people or any other colonized people, because we're brutalized. The police in our community occupy our area, our community, as a foreign troop occupies territory. And the police are there not to, in our community, not to promote our welfare or for our security and our safety, but they're there to contain us, to brutalize us and murder us, because they have their orders to do so. And just as the soldiers in Vietnam have their orders to destroy the Vietnamese people.
Largest prison population ever to exist. That's a great tagline for a democratic outfit. Land of the chain gang, land of the slaves. There's literal meaning there, no need to exaggerate. Private everything, thousands of different kinds of law enforcement agencies that all keep a close eye attached to the dissidents. Sure to swell in numbers, call this a police state. Actually to understate, they claim that the Stasi, KGB had that locked, but the NSA far surpassed them. Did they not? This ain't just American question of humanity. They doing this to us. Imagine what they doing overseas. Official DC doctrine, now endless war from the South Bronx to Compton. Well, it's being offshore. I can only think of one thing that's gonna stop them, and I say it like a broken record every single album.
We haven't benefited from America's democracy. We've only suffered from America's hypocrisy. And the generation that's coming up now can see it and are not afraid to say it. If you go to jail, so what? If you're black, you were born in jail.
Yeah, American nightmares, someone wake me up from. Someone save our lives, someone please, please come along. Someone please take notice. Someone have no fear, but that someone is us. There's no saviors around here. American nightmares, someone wake me up from. Someone save our lives, someone please, please come along. Someone please take notice. Someone have no fear, but that someone is us. There's no saviors around here. America, oh God bless America, God bless America. I can say what I want, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can say whatever the fuck I want. say whatever the fuck I want. Full of hate, say whatever the fuck I want. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Hey yo, I talk shit all day, always keep it racist, sexist, misogynist, I'm free to be expressive. Keep it so homophobic, I keep it bigoted. Transphobic hate speech fills up these sentences. Thank God Almighty, we got that kind of freedom. God bless America for giving me a reason. Constitutional right to recite my venom. Don't infringe on my ability to poison our children. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Well, that's the greatness of America for you. What does freedom really mean? If it means that a group of people need to live in fear of hateful attacks. When it comes to talking shit, there don't seem to be a cap. Ironic that a freedom for the bigots at expense of the freedom for the oppressed group that has to spend energy using that same freedom of speech to counter all the negativity that's been released. God bless America. Oh, God bless America. God bless America. I can say what I want, what I wanna. Yeah, I'm hostile and aggressive with it. It's the American dream while I live it. The left activist thinking livid. I'm a mixed view and hate speech my business. First Amendment, same thing that you use. Marcel Cartier spewing your communistic views. But my communistic views ain't built upon foundations of bigotry. That's the difference with our presentations. Not to mention 4 companies own most the media. My music kept underground, why they just feeding ya? Steady stream of lies, steady stream of death. Oh, I can say what I want, but it always gets kept on the very sidelines. You can call me crazy, cause you've been conditioned all your life to do me that way. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. I can say whatever the fuck I want. God bless America. Oh, God bless America. God bless America. I can say what I want, what I wanna.
When your check is dwindling, you ask questions. When your power of purchasing is diminishing week by week, and when your taxes go up, you ask questions. So of course, the answers that are being thrown to them, not just by the politicians, but by the politicians on the one hand, and by the media, the mass media on the other, what's being answered is this. Well, it's those welfare mothers. It's those niggers in the ghetto. It's those prisoners who are living like princes in prison. I mean, those kinds of lies really have a seductive appeal because they mesh with that white supremacist chauvinistic worldview that they possess already.
Yeah, give me them corporate welfare checks. 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 Yeah, you know the banks got bailed out, people got sold out. Well, it's lucky me, just watch how I roll out my extravagant series of foreign whips, fully paid with your tax dollars for the rich. You work mighty hard just to subsidize me. Words can't express my thanks for your generosity. If it wasn't enough that I already made all my profits from exploiting the middle layers and the bottom layers, don't you be a hater. You gon' see the benefits coming to you later. Ain't you heard about the trickle down kind of theory? After all, what'd you do if it wasn't for me? I'll give you jobs, you give me a couple yachts. I'll be buying off the senator, that's how we plot. I love my kickbacks, don't call it welfare. Much better going straight to me than your healthcare. Look at me, ain't I much more trustworthy than a poor lazy couple getting subsidies? Fuck a food stamp, I got them rubber stamps. This economic system gives me the upper hand. If I choose to say I need a brand new bonus that came out of your pockets in the morning, who gon' stop me? The law, they work for me. Matter of fact, more than that, they rate for me. Give me them corporate welfare checks. 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 Yeah. In sharp contrast, look look at me who works too. Low paying jobs can barely even keep a roof or food on the table. You know how they say that we work to live, instead I live to work, man. I don't understand why they can't pay me a living wage, instead they both drain the life from me. I barely get free time for any purpose. Yeah, I get a little bit of help from the service provided by the state, but I get demonized. I get viewed as the worst kind of parasite. Supposedly it's my fault I could never get an education without accruing life debt. Either way, I'll be scrambling to get by. So why, according to the news, I'm the bad guy? They victim blame cause they tryna cover their tracks. They need to keep their whole way of life intact. Give me them corporate welfare checks. 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 Give me them corporate welfare checks.
Those who grow poison like tobacco in the Southlands, government subsidies and so forth. That's not called welfare, that's called something else. But it is people's tax money being invested to massive multi-million dollar corporations, you see. So people are upset when they see the poor get a little, but they don't see the wealthy, the very wealthy, get a lot.
We've got to stay together and maintain unity. You know, whenever Pharaoh wanted to prolong the period of slavery in Egypt, he had a favorite formula for doing it. What was that? He kept the slaves fighting among themselves.
Day in and day out, they demonize the working class, calling us the half-able, calling us the jazz, calling us the no good, calling us the threat. We rally in numbers, the state don't forget. They always split the workers on basis of race, a tool of division still applied to this day. They split us by regions, professions, and more, by sex and by gender, the office and floor, mental and manual, employed, unemployed, better well-to-do, middle class that enjoys perks and more privileges, aspiring to be the next 1% is the new bourgeoisie. The lackeys of the bosses, sometimes rebellious. They waver in their loyalties cause they ain't getting there yet. Pinned against the bottom layers, doing most of the work and getting paid the least. That's the way the system works. Sometimes I wonder, when will they go under? Sometimes I wonder, why do workers suffer? Sometimes I wonder, when will we take over? Sometimes I wonder, where are all the soldiers? Yeah, ain't you sick of getting paid less than the value of your actual labor? You ain't doing it for love, you do it to get by, you do it for a check. You look at tax deductions, get rightfully upset. But even more upsetting, the source of all your rage should be what happens before you get told what's your wage. You really work for yourself a part of every day. You produce a lot more than you see in your pay. A rich man talking, he made it on his own. Actually someone else did, he took it for his own. The surplus value could be going to us to benefit community programs and such. Rather it gets taken by a single person, a handful of people that system is serving. Next time they hit you with that demonization, remember where the interests lie in this equation. Sometimes I wonder, when will they go under? Sometimes I wonder, why do workers suffer? Sometimes I wonder, when will we take over? Sometimes I wonder, where are all the soldiers? They want a free flow of capital, but not of human beings. Especially if you're Sudanese or Eritrean, or you Afghan or Libyan, Somali by birth. Forget about setting foot on English turf. It don't matter how much the Europeans stole, and if the British Empire is the reason for the continual colonial type subjugation. What makes you try to leave in the first place, ain't it? Funny when the Europeans say we generous. Where's the reparation payout for centuries of mass murder, pillage, resource extraction? You know what paved the streets of these beautiful capitals? Treat the migrants in Calais like waste, while the French government's parasitically engaged in all its old countries of occupation. They destroyed Libya and their results can't face it. I know the British liberals people scared of Farage. He's a racist, yeah, but why we look so hard? Ain't like the immigration policy of Cameron's not. Or that the Labour Party hasn't thrown in this lot. We're the same xenophobia, the same as them. Nah, racism's mainstream, it's always been. And we can walk around in front like truly it isn't. But this fear of Islam has made out countless victims. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. What's the Mexican border aside from being fortified? Aside from surpassing Israel's apartheid barrier, sharpshooters ready to kill at the behest of Uncle Sam any moment they will. They say the people come to the US for freedom, not like the damage done in the NAFTA agreement has any kind of role in why people risk their lives to get the pie that they baked to begin with. Obama the liberal don't look so progressive when you look at his record, deporting immigrants, so-called illegals, more human waste in the eyes of a European settler who came to the land of the natives, claimed it all. And the supremacist worldview has the goal to demand to be called expat where he goes. But if you brown skinned, you know how the story goes. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us.
Economic power leaves a taste sour when you see a local immigrant work for $7 an hour. They don't pay taxes, checks state and local. 10.6 billion, your hate shouldn't be vocal. 100 billion in the social security. It's time we put another picture on our currency. Anchor, baby, don't let these haters fool ya, cause money for them invest in America's future. Facing workforce discrimination, sexual harassment, can you imagine? Wage theft and death on the job, the highest rate. Would you wanna trade place? 2 or 3 jobs a day is what they're facing. Since 1998, around 6,000 didn't make it. Lobbies spending private prisons and ICE, dictating policy on human lives.
They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. They want no borders for the money, but want borders for us. Tell me why I can't find no peace of mind where I'll sleep tonight. Tell me why I can't find no peace of mind where I'll sleep tonight. Yeah, have you ever seen a family getting foreclosed on? Once comfortable, but now their home is gone. See the furniture and boxes out on the lawn, and the bank says you got 2 weeks to move on. Little boy 3 and his sister is 6, about to find out what it means to be homeless, like 1 million other American children. This can't be the world that for them we're building. Their mother and father used to both have work, never thought that a layoff could lead to worse. The irrationality, pure insanity, and many blame themselves for being casualties of a bank scheme only concerned with profit. Human suffering, the result of their logic. Look at the millions of foreclosures in just a few years and see that trend ain't slowing. Tell me why I can't find no peace of mind where I'll sleep tonight. Tell me why I can't find no peace of mind where I'll sleep tonight. Yeah, 19 million empty homes today, 3 million homeless trying to find their way in this, the richest country to ever exist, where more and more people now living impoverished, chronically either or underemployed. More and more dreams are now being destroyed, all because 1% control it all. Man, this ain't democracy, it isn't close at all. It's a bank dictatorship, pure outrageousness. The time has come that we are no longer taking this. We gotta seize the banks, their profits and assets. Organized wealth can be thrown to a casket. Affordable housing and the right to a job can be made human rights now enshrined in law. And we will see democracy, that's socialism, an end to this parasitic capitalism. Tell me why I can't find no peace of mind where I'll sleep tonight. Tell me why I can't find no peace of mind where I'll sleep tonight. Yeah, fuck they system. It ain't working for us. It ain't working for us. Fuck they system. It ain't working for us. It ain't working for us. I'm a criminal from birth in the eyes of the law. That's what they building all these maximum security prisons for. That's why they got no resources for my well-being. From a child, the only options that I'll be seeing are all illegal. They outside the confines of what's acceptable. I'm bound to cross your red lines. I'm conditioned to fail under your plans. Tell me how my hood's supposed to even withstand the custom basic services, opportunities that were mine to begin with. Y'all killing me, but like you say, we killing one another. But why do I take it out only against my brother? It would make more sense just to take it to the source, to fight the state using all of the brute force. You apply to us, now y'all can have it back. You'll be so ill-prepared when we do attack. Fuck the system. It ain't working for us. It ain't working for us. Fuck the system. It ain't working for us. It ain't working for us. Crimes of poverty lead the hood astray, but that was yesterday and it's still today. But tomorrow is on for our liberation. We'll do anything to get about this situation. Crimes of poverty lead the hood astray, but that was yesterday and it's still today. But tomorrow is on for our liberation. We'll do anything to get about this situation.
Mr. Curtis, you have been lawfully tried in this court and found guilty on all charges. Do you have anything to say on your own behalf before I pronounce sentence?
Ain't nothing I say gonna get me out of this. But things were getting bad for me, and I had to do what I had to do to survive.
Oh no, oh yes. She's at it again, no, she's at it again. What the fuck? They say I got freedom of speech, fuck it, I'ma use it. Could you possibly have a more ignorant and useless spokesperson for the state than this Jen Psaki? You got questions about geography, come on Jen, just ask me. I mean really, you should let me do your job. I could point out any country in the world, look, no problem. I could talk about your new old policies, remind people of the coups waged on behalf of me. I could use that hot mic to expose more bullshit that's been read from you out to the floor. I could do a great job, but you a better liar. And though you even shit at that, I'm sure that I get fired. When it comes to that so-called foreign policy, I guess the last thing one could expect is honesty. Or maybe you just as clueless as you seem. Every press conference is like a comedy routine. Jen Psaki, appreciate the comedy. Gotta love the poker face, or is it just your idiocy? Jen Psaki, I love me a laugh. Each time you do it even much better than the last. We rooting for you. Man, come on Jen, come on Jen. More clueless than you. Man, come on Jen, come on Jen. We rooting for you. Man, come on Jen, come on Jen. Can't be no clueless than you. Man, come on Jen, come on Jen. I've been trying to get some tickets to that Jen Psaki show, but it seems to be a VIP kind of event though. Those journalists are honored to be sitting close. I don't know how they manage to hold in their laughs though. I would spend the whole time simply chuckling. You see it as a joke or comments ain't so disgusting. Ain't like she's a politician, no she can't be. She just represents the Department of Comedy. Ooh, have you heard the one about democracy? Respect for human rights, oh no, where's the decency? Man, look son, just with Jen Psaki. Love her performances, especially when sloppy. I'll be outside the State Department with a pen and pad, trying to catch a legit Jen Psaki autograph. One day that'll be worth more than Richard Pryor if you don't quit from embarrassment or just get fired. Jen Psaki, appreciate the comedy. Gotta love the poker face, or is it just your idiocy? Jen Psaki, I love love me, you laugh. Each time you do it even much better than the last. We rooting for you. Man, come on, Jen, come on, Jen. More clueless than you. Man, come on, Jen, come on, Jen. We rooting for you. Man, come on, Jen, come on, Jen. Can't be no clueless than you. Man, come on, Jen, come on, Jen. Man, I have to get some tickets to the Jen Psaki show. Now, I know there's other comedians out there, right? There's plenty that I could choose from. You know what I mean? Joe Biden is aight. John Kerry is cool. Obama's much too serious though. You know, just like not really that funny. Kinda think that he actually means the shit that he says. The Jen Psaki, man, that's one of a kind right there. Real gangsta shit. Real gangsta shit. Real gangsta shit. Represent the real killers. Fuck killing you directly. Man, that's too complex. I'd rather forego any real kind of threat to my personal well-being. Makes a lot of sense if I outsource my problem solving to someone else. I'ma get someone close to you, looks just like you, but thinks more like I do to do the deed I need to. You see, the last time I murdered with my own hands, I found out that there was too much of a backlash. People in my hood, they didn't really like it. I sought out their help, resistance got violent. A lot of my own people died for my dirt. I don't need to have a threat to my control on my turf. A real boss should never get his hands dirty anyway. Built up my dominance now in a way nobody really rivals me, they can't hold a torch. I'm the king around here and I'ma hold down the fort. My killers over there, they know where they bridge, but yeah, they work for me, but they do it undercover. I give them the money, I give them the weapons, they give me their loyalty forever once it's ended. My killers over there, they know where they bridge, but yeah, they work for me, but they do it undercover. I give them the money, I give them the weapons, they give me their loyalty forever once it's ended. I got so many weapons on deck, I need that business. Nothing comparable to bring cash with quickness. Unless arms that get sold, arms that get used, I'ma be driven under by competition's rules. Other crews trying to come up, eat away at me, trying to do deals with what's been my territory. I thought I'd have told you, follow my lead, submit to me and all will be well for you and me. But know who I am, I'm built to go to war. I'ma get involved directly if I have to explore. That option I will, it's all on the table. My track record speaks for itself, I'll enable foot soldiers again, I'll spin it in a way that makes it seem like it's good intention. Alright, okay, let a hater come and hate if a hater wanna play, but remember who I am, I'm the goddamn USA. My killers over there, they know where they bridge, but yeah, they work for me, but they do it undercover. I give them the money, I give them the weapons, they give me their loyalty forever once it's ended. My killers over there, they know where they bridge, but yeah, they work for me, but they do it undercover. I give them the money, I give them the weapons, they give me their loyalty forever once it's ended. Real gangsta shit. Real gangsta shit. Real gangsta shit. Represent the real killers. What's happening in Yemen? What's the seeds of this conflict? The origins of why the Saudis feel the need for bombing, along with the coalition of Western puppets. They say it's to protect a legitimate government. You couldn't find more irony in actions of a kingdom, launching campaigns in the name of democratic freedom, especially since they support a rebel movement in Syria, but in Yemen to them they're a nuisance. Let's step back in history for a second. Let's see what actually laid the groundwork for what's happening at the current moment. Yeah, back before 1990, Yemen was two states divided into North and South based on the fate of the South being previously run by the British, till the liberation movement emerged as the victor. Independence came back in 1967 with the country's capital then positioned in Aden, the new country, People's Democratic Republic, a socialist and anti-imperialist unit. Meanwhile, the northern part since 1962, with its capital based in Sana'a, also had to pass through a war against Saudi Arabia's royalists, supported the kingdom against Arab nationalists. Latter won out with the new state referred to as Arab Republic based on Nasserist principles. The two states agreed on a unification, but the setback across the world for socialist nations meant that this happened on a capitalist basis. The new country moved to the clutches of the US. The North's president Ali Abdullah Saleh was so unpopular until the day he was toppled. 33 years in power till 2012, loyally selling off the country's very well. They brought about its place as the poorest Arab state and gave opposition movements the impetus to carve space. Yeah, Saleh's replacement was just more of the same. President Mansour Hadi could in no way contain the cracks and the fissures that threaten cohesion. Southern separatist rebellion had gained traction. The movement of the Houthis spread across the West in strong opposition to the Zionists and the US. Then you had the Al-Qaeda forces towards the center that formed the basis of US drone strikes and danger and killed countless Yemeni civilians. The perfect recruitment tool for Al-Qaeda elements is telling how the Saudis, with Washington's backing, built up Islamic State forces to challenge Bashar al-Assad's government in Damascus. And now they're bombing Houthis who oppose the very fabric of Al-Qaeda Takfiri terrorist activity. The Houthis support Syria against their enemies. The air raid campaigns will just serve to embolden Al-Qaeda in their quest to take offensive positions. Bombing of the Houthis, people as a whole, is more evidence of the reactionary role of the empire and its puppets, brazen hypocrisy, framing everything as a struggle for democracy. But Yemen will resist, as it's done so historically, to fight against US, Saudi, Al-Qaeda tyranny. Yemen resists.